Jesus. That's not my playlist. Just testing. No, no, no. Something's wrong. Let's try again. Yeah. No. Let's see what happens now. Seems like my kids have had a good long play with my music. That's fun. Anyway, I'm just doing this stream again for testing purposes, figuring out, well, at least trying to figure out sound. I got a new mic just because, and didn't really fancy any hard riding or any of the events that was coming up. And then I realized that I haven't finished the Big Spin series. I mean, I don't care too much about these. Got the bike, got the disc wheels. Not really one for collecting jerseys. So I found myself just riding with, I don't know, Genie maybe on a sugar cookie, which is great. No problem. But I figured, why the hell not just join this race? Whoops. Group ride. And then use it for some testing. And I set it up really quickly. I'm not even sure it's, correctly reflective or anything. And I have the pleasure of my children's music. Ain't too bad. Nothing. What I would like. I'm getting over here where every time I switch a song, I think they've queued so much. Okay, so much better now. I think I'm out of the queue of songs they've made. Kind of sweet though. Yeah, so I figured I'd just join this one because pacing would be respectable. It's pretty flat. Feel a bit burned out. So I think I'm just gonna, sit tight, follow along if anything happens. Which is pretty much perfect because I was looking for some Zone 2. I was actually looking at the, what is that called? The new Power to the Portal thingy. There's an advanced race at 10:15, I think. So I don't know it. I don't know if I want to do it. So we'll see. There's stuff happening in the front right now. That is some serious power being put down for those in front. Some more fan. They're being pulled back in. So I didn't ride yesterday, and I normally do not ride on the weekends. But this weekend we had the Sisu Road Race Championship, so crop champs, which included a series that's been going on the entirety of March, beginning with the ITT that Thomas We sometimes do stuff on YouTube. Thomas Sørensen, Mr. Pebble. He won that one. That was something. He is strong, so makes sense. That was the first race, first Tuesday of March. And then we had the Tuesday after the gravel event, which I won. And the way you win is that it's the fastest time to complete. Across all time zones. So there's the caveat that if you're in a time zone with a bigger group, it's easier to get a better time through, which is not really the case with the ITT. That's just mano a mano. But I won that one by less than a second, I think. And then the week after that, we had the climb championship on that newish. Can't remember what it's called. Maybe Radio Rendezvous or something like that. So it's quite something. Going up the Mayan climbs onto the last part of the grade, finishing on the top of the radio tower. So good fun, hard, and I won that one. Not easy by any means, but that was a good ride for me. New 20-minute personal best as well, so not too bad. And then we had after that the crit race. Now we're on to the fourth race. Yeah, the crit race, which were held on the Castle Crit on Mercury Island, which is a nice route, especially for someone like me, who probably is a better attacker than a climber or a sprinter. So, the guys that I intended to help out, they couldn't really hang on to the front. So I took the points on the way, and I won on the line. Really hard race. I was done after that one, competing with a team of relentless guys. All good fun. So the winner would be the one collecting the most points and with the fastest time through, if it came down to that, that we had equal points. So that was a good win. Absolutely chuffed to take that one. And that was 4 out of 5. And the fifth race, as I just said, was the roadway race, which we did on this Saturday. And it was the Zwift game Epic from last year. So that 82, I think, kilometers route. Really nice route and absolutely awesome with a race that was longer. This was almost 2 hours instead of these shorter races. Most races are less than an hour, so I love that. That was the longer one, and I won that one as well. That was a really nice one. We had pretty much the entire GC present. And when I say GC, I haven't told you that. It's so we have these individual races that are, you know, an event on their own. And then there's the overall club champion across all 5 disciplines. And that's the person who has completed all 5 events and spent the least amount of time. So it's actually not finalized yet. But I believe, based on the result on Saturday, where I won, it was a big time zone. We tried to get everyone in the same time, as many as possible, just because it's so much nicer to do everything together. And I won that one. And number 2, GC Kieran Meany. He was, I think he was 4th on that one, right after me. But I had like a 3 minutes gap prior to the race. So yeah, it's been good because I needed something to do in March. Didn't have much to aim for. Was not able to do the last qualifier for Swiss Games. Pretty sure I would have qualified. So it is what it is. I like when you do elite races, it's just one time slot and everything just comes down to that one race. But I had so much misfortune with the qualifying events, especially the ones that I were not able to attend. On paper were the ones that, where I should have qualified if I was strong enough, best suited for me. So that is what that is. So March has been like, what am I going to do? Then we got the new, upgrade in Zwift. So I've been working on bikes. I'm on the SL8. Going to be my weapon of choice going forward. And I'm on upgrade level 3 right now, heading towards upgrade level 4. Still got a lot of kilometers until that's going to happen. Maybe 100 in on upgrade 4. But that's good. It's fine. So it's been fun. And then with the the Sisu Championship Series, there's been something to race as well. And it's just really been fun. I haven't really attended the club jams the past years. Multiple reasons, I guess. But I did this year. Worked out well. Fundraising. Better connected to the community. Yeah, so overall, really, really happy with that, actually. Did not think I would care about it as much as I have. But I think just the sheer fact that I didn't have anything else to do, to aim at. And I've been in pretty good shape. That's just been awesome. All right, so I detected yesterday. Forgot about it. I think I need a battery. I'm definitely not on 105 BPM right now. So I noticed that when battery is getting low, I think my heart rate goes down. I think I'm at 140, 150, maybe closer to 150 right now. So obviously, I need to correct that. Not that it matters, but oh, off the front. They want to do that. So I'm just spending energy here, getting nowhere. Just needed to close that for the draft. Stupid. There we go. Much better. As I said, 140, 150. Now 140. Yeah, so that's it about the club jams. And then I started beginning to stream now in March as well, just to do something. I've been holding off because my gear is not good enough. I mean, the camera is decent. Not complaining about that one. Just got the new mic, which I'm testing now. Hopefully that one is good enough because my ear, the AirPods, they're just not clear enough. I tend to be mumbling, so I'm also trying to speak more slowly, really, because I tend to mumble a bit. We all know that when things get hard, it's not any easier. And I'm non-native English speaker. I'm Danish, but I think my English is, well-rounded enough to be creating content. So, but the gear that I'm talking about is really my computer. So I have a MacBook. I use it for work. 4 years now. And it's not that 4 years is a long time, but I use it a lot. And you can tell. So sometimes things get a bit laggy. And you might see it also on stream right now. There's some small glitches. And the more programs I have running, the worse it gets. I'm at a bare minimum right now. And we're just liking it to be, that I don't have to think about what kind of apps are open. Is the stream going to be laggy? All those sorts of things. That steel guy is up to something. I have no clue about these guys in here. Do I? Maybe a cobble. Maybe I can have a look. Okay, let's do it. Reloading the page. Pull it over. This is the group that I'm in right now. Coco, Peter, Steel, There's some strong guys in here. From a sprinting perspective, I'm looking okay. But well, that Mishi and that Korean guy, the German guy in front right now, he's like 20 minute at 5.7. I mean, and there's definitely probably people in here that's not even on Zwift Power, which is fine. It's just a group ride. Honestly, couldn't care. But I want to stay at the front just because pacing is better. Key for me is just not being on the very front, so that I can laugh and get through as easy as possible. I think a lot more of the guys in here wants this more than I do. I'm just here for the fun and pacing. So, well, excuse me. Yeah, so in general, I'm just learning things right now. Starting to have fun. Streaming is good just to learn about sound, and it's another way to spend time while writing. As is, I don't plan to stream my Zone 2 or anything up the likes. Only when I do events. Normally, I think I wouldn't even do this, the big wheel spin, because it's just so skewed. But today I figured, why not? I'm here. Let's see how quickly I can set things up. This was done, sitting on my bike. And I decided to do it 10 minutes prior. Here I am again, sleeping. It's okay. I'll just catch back on. But you can see when all the animations are coming, it's easy to see that, my good old computer is working. Ah, Mr. Steele just went at it after the catching up. Great job. Just putting on the gloves, because if this turns into a sprint, now I'm not saying that I'm not gonna sprint. think we'll have a hard time now catching that because I'm not interested in using the energy, and the other guys aren't either. It's a good decent gap he has. But I think if he's not, gapping even more, it's going to be hard because we're getting into sections now where, you know, regardless of anyone being out in front, we would push a bit. Going into the steeper sections down here, up the very bottom of the volcano. Um, I think it's still too far. Too close by in that sense. So pushing the pit here. So if he starts to bridge, it's a gap again, and you need to go like Kiyagi is going now. I'm just finding people to hang on. Again, at this point, I want others to do the work, which they are. I keep my zone 2-ish. It's Monday. Monday is wake up day. As I said, I didn't ride yesterday. Normally, I haven't been riding for 2 days on Mondays, which provides the benefit of not being fatigued, being semi well rested. But this Monday, I'm coming off the biggest week I've had on a bike, I think. And it was somewhat controlled. It was, but done like, I think it's 668 kilometers in a week, which is big for me, at least. But I am, in general, putting down more volume, but closer to the 400 kilometers on average. But I still have this week and then the week after, and then we have the Easter. Well, I already know that I won't be riding that much. I'm just trying to keep this both in some intensity and especially the volume up. Like 250 kilometers are remaining until upgrade 4. So a decent chunk of kilometers should be done by end of the week. So that's a nice carrot. And then maybe by end of next week, I'll have it all done. The SL8 will be done and dusted. And I can start working on other things, although I don't really care to. Oh, so you only get that one power up? Huh. Or I'm just unlucky. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Well, of course, it doesn't matter in a sprint scenario, but I don't care too much about that. Might even just go from far out. Now, German strongman is back. Well done. That must have been hard. And then there's that one, G, that PI, the French dude, definitely fake. So tightening his shoes. There he goes again, sprinting, not sprinting. There's some sticky watts all over. So if it were to go, I would soon do so. Oh, it's been a while since I've done a proper sprint. But after that French guy is now, there's like a certain way to do the sticky watts. I don't know it, but there's patterns. So when he's back up here, I think he has to wait a bit of time or something. I can't remember. And that will be a good time to go. I think now would have been a time to go. Yeah. Mm. We're going pretty fast up here. Now there's a slight downhill. You can time it. That's good. I think I'm just going actually. Easy win. More drops. Yeah, so just a quick stream. Have a good one. All good fun.